Welcome, guys. It is July 12th, and welcome to the Team Destiny call. I'm super excited to see all you here. I'm looking through to see who's on here. It's an awesome call. We're going to have a great call. It might not be super long. It's going to be short and quick, and we're going to go through some awesome stuff. We're actually going to blow your mind with a couple things that you may or may not already know about. But if you don't know, this is going to be so awesome for you. And if you do know, then you can use this video to move it along to your new coaches so they know. Hope that all makes sense. But let's start with some recognition, because why not start with super exciting news? All right, so far this month we're going to go and talk about our Success Club points. So we're going to be super excited. Wow, I'm looking at this list. So many people have already helped one person this month, and it's not even halfway through the month. So let's give them an awesome round of applause. Woo! To Cheyenne Bennett, Colleen Myers, Jacqueline Graja, Patty Shreve, Sarah Case, Aaron Wallace, Kaylee Pinto, Shelly Reitz, all have 2 Success Club points, which means you have helped one person this month. Great job. That's super awesome. Keep pushing. You're not even halfway through the month. Make sure you hit Success Club by helping 3 people this month, and go for 10, guys. If you've already helped one person, you can totally go for 10 Success Club points, which is helping 5 people. Next up, we have Amy Peters and Rainey Werner, who both have 4 Success Club points, which means you've helped 2 people get started on their fitness journey, which is awesome. Yes. And we have Lynn Ziner at 6. Woo! Good job, Lynn. You have helped 3 people, and you've hit Success Club for the month, so you can definitely keep going. Make sure you hit 10 so that you can get the leads that the company gives you for of people who are purchasing programs, and you are getting the commission from that. And then I have myself at 10. So great job, everybody. I'm so super excited for you. That is awesome. Now on to recruiting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, we have 9 new coaches on Team Destiny for the month, which is so great. Ow! Okay, so let's see. We have, Rainey helped somebody become a coach. Aaron Wallace helped somebody become a coach. Jenna Werner helped somebody become a coach. Cheyenne Bennett helped somebody become a coach. Lynn Ziner helped somebody become a coach. Did I ever say it? No, I didn't. Amanda Heater, is that how you say it? Heater. Help somebody become a coach. Kaylee Pinto helped somebody be coach, and I helped 2 people become coaches. So great job, everybody. This is such a team effort, and I love seeing that 9 new people are on the team. It's so super exciting. We are just growing, and I can't wait to see the total numbers at the end of the month. Woo! Good job. Just a quick side note about, actually, I'll go into that later, but I'm going to show you later how you can guide somebody into being a new coach, what to give them right away, and how to get them started. So I'll show you a little bit about that just very quickly. Amy, do you want me to talk about my stuff first, or do you want to talk about your stuff first?
Well, I think I would like to talk about handling objections, and then if you're going to show them our top secret awesomeness, our handling objections script is in there.
Yes.
So we could show them that right away. So do you want me to take over?
Yes.
All right. Hi, coaches. It's so good to see you. Happy Tuesday. All right. So tonight I'm going to share with you something that you can take, you can learn, and that you can apply right away. So I hope you have your notepads out, and I hope that you're taking notes, because this is something that every single coach deals with. Let me take a sip of water. I just got done sweating at Fit Club, and it was super, super fun, but now I'm really thirsty. Okay, so as we get into conversations with people, and I think in our heads we're going into these conversations and we're going, oh my gosh, they're going to think it's too expensive, or they're going to think I'm trying to sell them something. And we just become completely paralyzed by fear of what that person might say. So I want to talk a little bit about the incredible value that we have to offer others and being confident in what we have to offer, because people can sense the fear or lack of confidence that we have. Don't be afraid of objections. Objections really are nothing more than someone having additional questions. That's all they are. They're things that all coaches deal with. It doesn't matter who you are. I deal with them. Ashley deals with them. Seasoned top 15-star diamond coaches deal with them. So objections can normally be prevented just by how you handle the conversation and how you see yourself. Because here's the thing. If I see myself as someone that's just trying to sell something, that's exactly how it's going to come off. Does that make sense? So you need to see yourself as a trustworthy friend, okay? Say that out loud. I'm a trustworthy friend. You're not trying to sell somebody just a set of DVDs and a bag of shakes, okay? That's not what we're doing. We're selling them, first off, we're selling them the relationship and the full solution to their health and fitness needs. So it's the full package deal. It's not just a DVD on a shelf, and it's not something that you can just order and you don't get support. Probably the biggest value that you bring to them is you, and it's our team, and it's the fact that they get a support group. It's the fact that they get you and your guidance. It's the fact that they get the full solution that we know works. And as a coach, we're really trustworthy friends that are representing the most amazing health, fitness, and wellness company in the whole world. So whether it comes to weight loss or fitness or the income opportunity, I mean, that's what we're representing. So identifying that you're just not some salesperson out there trying to push a product, but that you are a trusted friend that is there to speak with and offer solutions and listen. And I want you to write that down, these two words, listen to. Write that down, listen to, because listening is what will set you up for success, and it will eliminate objections. Listening is what will get them to view you as a trusted friend. And what do I mean by that? Whenever you find yourself like vomiting details rather than asking questions, most likely you're going to lose the battle. So I want you to be asking questions and really listening to what it is that they need, what it is that they want, who they are, and what they need, so you know what to offer them. You have the solution to offer. So you really need to be listening to what they need, what they want, who they are, and then what we do is we offer a solution to their needs. So I want you to focus on asking questions that surround their goals, questions that surround their needs. Chances are, if you're getting an objection, it's because you're trying to close too fast. So that's the first thing. If you really take time to listen to these people and ask enough questions, it's going to eliminate some of the objections that you're going to get. Because when they start giving you the answers, you can come back and you can start just chatting with them as a friend. So make sure that you're really listening to your customers. And the second thing, I just want you to be honest. If you're a brand new person and you're going to somebody for the first time, say you're a brand new coach and you're going to somebody for the first time, I want you to be honest about that. Let them know, hey, you know what? I'm not an expert at this. This is something that I'm just starting out, but I believe in it. And I was hoping that we could just have a conversation about it and see if it's something that you might be interested in. if you don't know an answer to something, don't pretend that you do. You don't need to be an expert. What you need to be is honest with them and let them know, hey, I don't know the answer to that question, but I will ask someone who does, and I will get that answer for you. So the second thing is just be honest with them. The third thing that I want to talk about is lead with your fear. And this is like super, super powerful. And when I heard this the first time, I was like, wow, that's actually pretty flippin' awesome. Like, that's really cool. So let's just say that your fear is thinking that people thinking that you are salesy. So if you lead with your fear and then state the truth and then state what your true intention is. So here's an example of that. It would be going to somebody and saying, you know what, the last thing I want is for you to think that I'm trying to sell you something. The truth is, I'm hoping that we can just have a conversation because I'm just getting into this stuff and I was thinking you might be someone who would be interested. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. And I like using that statement a lot. Maybe you are or maybe you aren't. So see, our job isn't to convince every single person in every conversation that this is for them. That's not our job. Our job is to spread the word to enough people and then sort them out into the category of yes, they're interested, or no, they're not interested. And so a comment like maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you, totally takes the pressure off of the situation. And now they're open to the information that you're talking about and that you're bringing to the table. So you're not out there to convince people. You're not out there to sell people. You're just out there to be their friend, offer a solution, have a conversation where you are not the expert on every single detail. So you don't need to know every ingredient in Shakeology. Like, phew, thank God, right? You don't need to know every ingredient in Shakeology, but what you do need to know is how it has helped you and how to handle objections on Shakeology. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the call. But there's certain things that you can say just to help handle the objections. And I know that they truly helped me. So we wrote them all down so you guys can use them as well. Here are 2 points to handling objections. So number 1, point to the resources. We're out there, if we are out there vomiting information on people, we're not doing our job. Our job is to simply introduce them to the information and invite them to join our team or invite them to join our challenge group. So there are some great videos that you can just share with somebody that explains what the challenge group is. And in the back office, there's tons of videos for us to be using. One of the great ones that I like about explaining a challenge group is called Have You Ever Felt Like This? Video. Or if you're trying to explain Shakeology, make sure you're not explaining the details of it, but instead share stories and let them know what it has done for you, and then connect them to the resources that explains the information. So you already have a Shakeology.com website, right? Do you guys know that? You do. You have your own personal Shakeology.com website. You are connecting people to that website so they can gather information. I think that Shakeology website is a source that a lot of coaches don't use, and I'm not sure why, because it is an amazing website where they can go on there at their own free will and gather all the information that they want. So make sure you're taking advantage of your Shakeology website, guys. Let's see. I'm learning to have conversations, share my stories, share stories of other people, ask questions, evaluate. and then point them to the resources. Point them to the resources like the Shakeology website that explains Shakeology. Point them to the video that explains what the coaching opportunity is. Point them to the video that explains what a challenge group is. I'm sure you guys all know the awesome videos that Beachbody has out that explains exactly what you get in the 21-day fix challenge pack. Send that to them. Let that video do the explaining instead of vomiting all the information onto these people. So asking questions, pointing people to the resources is a great thing. So I would spend some time getting to know those resources, getting to know your websites, getting to know all the videos in the Coach Online office, and use those resources. And number 2, things that you can do is you can look for what we call, I guess you can call them like the Me Too moments. This is part of the honesty. If I get a price objection on Shakeology, understand that we're not there to attack it. Like, I'm not there to defend it. If you find yourself like attacking or defending, what I suggest you do is just slow down, take a deep breath, and really think what this person is saying. Because I guarantee that you will be able to think of someone that is currently using Shakeology that has actually felt the same way. And like possibly you. I remember being a coach when I went to the first coach summit with Ashley. That was like, I'm not even sure, 2 years ago. We were in a training on Shakeology. And I didn't understand what Shakeology was. I didn't understand what it could do. I didn't see the value in the $119.95 price tag, or for us coaches, $90. I didn't see the value in that price tag. And I just remember I would not drink Shakeology every day because it was expensive. I wanted to make it last as long as possible. So I wouldn't drink it every single day. And so that's an opportunity. This is like an opportunity for you guys to sort of make a connection with somebody and get real with them. Like, let them know, you know what? Like, I had this similar objection in my head when I first saw Shakeology. But the truth was, like, I didn't understand it. And then when you start talking to them like that, it starts to break down the walls. I'm not battling them. I'm not defending it. I'm saying, like, me too. Like, I thought that way too. I thought it was too expensive. And that's what we call, like, it's what we call validation. Like, I can understand that people live paycheck to paycheck. I can understand that people are thinking Slim Fast and they're not thinking about the difference between Slim Fast and Shakeology. So if sharing the story of some of your challengers or your story, sharing my story, like, hey, like, yeah, Amy used to think it's like way overpriced and she didn't see the value in it until she started drinking it. So you can use these stories, sharing the stories of people that you know who have used it and have lowered their cholesterol, they have lost weight, and sharing how it has helped your previous challengers. Like, anytime you're sharing stories is a really good thing. And anytime you're asking questions and listening, it's a really awesome thing. So anytime you're connecting people to resources like videos and websites, it's awesome. It's a really, really good thing. So if you're doing these 5 things, 1, learn to share stories. 2, learn to ask questions. 4, evaluate. And wait, I got my numbers mixed up. 1, learn to share stories. 2, learn to ask questions. 3, evaluate. 4, listen. And 5, use the resources to explain the information. Look at my first cucumber from my garden. Okay, sorry. My husband just sent that to me. So I'm going to go over those 5 things again. Learn to share stories. Number 2, learn to ask questions. Number 3, evaluate what they're saying. 4, listen. 5, use the resources to explain the information. I promise that you that your conversations are going to go so much better, and you're going to help a lot more people, and your team is going to grow faster because it's something that you can learn, do, teach, and repeat, and it's duplicatable. So the first thing I would do if I were you guys is make a huge list. Like, I wouldn't hesitate. If I was a brand new coach, like, my list would be huge. And the second thing is go out there and get to work. Like, go out there and start sharing. Go out there and invite to a conversation. Be honest with people. If you're afraid of something, let them know that you're afraid of it, because it like totally disarms the conversation. Lead with your fear. Learn that your job isn't to sell people, that is to help them, is to be a trusted advisor or like a trustworthy friend. And it is to listen to them, and is to connect them to the resources and just help them through the process. And I promise, if you make a huge list and you go out there and you start attacking it, you get to work, you practice these skills, you are going to have success this month, and you're going to be mind blown by it. Now, we always get a ton of objections, and they're pretty much the same objections over and over and over again. So after a while, when you're answering these objections over and over again, you just get really good at it, and you kind of just figure out what works and what doesn't work. So what we did is we found out, like, we basically came up with scripts that say, like, what works. So we have a script for you guys. It's called How to Respond to Specific Objections. And so we have, like, objection number 1, money is tight right now. And we give you an answer to them. You can say, I totally understand. I really did not have the money to buy Shakeology when I started as well, but it's only $4 a day. And I started to keep track of how often I ate out and how much it costed. Is that a word? How much it cost. And I realized I spent just the same in eating out each week. I started to put aside the money, and I was able to get Shakeology. I know $130 up front seems like a lot, but when you break it down, it's not that bad at all. Even a grilled chicken salad at McDonald's is $7. I definitely don't want to strap you for money, but if there is any way you can do it, it's totally worth it. If for some reason it doesn't work out and you don't like it, there is a money back guarantee, so you won't be throwing money away. And then we just break down all the objections for you and give you answers for them. I know you guys hear the objection a lot. I don't like shakes, or I don't take supplements. So we just break that down and tell you how you can answer that objection. Or I don't have the time. I'm not at my goal weight. Just all kinds of different objections. So Ashley is going to show us exactly where you can find this script on how to handle objections. And she's also going to blow your mind with all kinds of other awesome information that we have for you guys.
Hey, okay, so Amy, the sheet that you were just reading from,
yeah,
what is the title of it?
How to handle objections.
I went to go pull it up, and I'm like, uh-oh, I don't see it in the Team Destiny folder, which is what I'm sharing on. So you said it's called How to Handle Objections?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up for you.
Yeah, you find it. That's okay. I'm going to show everything else. That's fine. We will have that updated by the time you start using this more. Okay. Hey, guys. So a couple things, and I want you to make sure you have pen and paper, because I'm going to blow through some of this stuff, and it's going to be super important. But first, I want to talk to you a minute about fit clubs. And so, Amy, don't mute yourself yet. Amy just came back from a brand new fit club. And what a fit club is this awesome opportunity for people to get together and work towards their goals together. And if you've ever been part of a gym or taken like a group fitness class, you know that when you're with other people, you tend to push yourself further and harder than you do when you're alone. And that's partly why our challenge groups work so well, because it's people encouraging and helping each other. However, sometimes you just want to get in front of others. And this fit club is actually free for everyone. So it has like there's a lot of different reasons why you can send somebody. First of all, you can go to Fit Club yourself because it's a lot of fun to get together with other coaches and really just have a blast and push yourself and sweat more than you've ever sweat before. So that's number one. Number two, a Fit Club is great for when you're talking to somebody and they can't do a challenge pack at the moment or just are not ready for it. You can invite them to Fit Club because it's free and it gets their foot in the door with their fitness. And it's a great introduction to just for them to start working on themselves. Maybe they haven't worked out in a couple of years. Maybe they never worked out. So this is a great time for them and you to get together, or for you just to send them knowing that you're sending them to a place where there's awesome, positive people to be together with and know that they're going to be okay and in good hands. So that's another great way. So as Amy was talking about objections, sometimes somebody's answer is going to be not right now, and that's totally fine. Actually, most of the answers I get are not right now, and then they end up becoming challengers later. But what do you do with a person when you're trying to help them out and the answer is not right now, and you know you have something for them? You can send, one of the things you can do is send them to a fit club. And we have multiple fit clubs throughout the Lehigh Valley, and I want to share them with you right now, so write them down. At the moment, we have 4 fit clubs and 1 size class. Might as well get that out there, too. So, oh, well, Jesse just told me 2 size classes. That's true. So, okay, so we have Walnutport Fit Club, which if you look on Facebook, it's at Walnutport Fit Club. It also says Walnutport Fit Club, no excuses. That one's headed up by Rainey. And here's the cool thing about Fit Club. Sometimes maybe like Rainey won't be there. Somebody else will be running it. It's because we have an awesome system and they're all ran basically the same. So if you yourself are thinking about running a Fit Club or starting a Fit Club, know that we already have the steps put together for you to know how to run it. And I'll show you that soon too. But right now we have Mondays at 7 o'clock in the evening called Walnutport Fit Club, no excuses. We have Tuesdays now, brand new location right in my backyard, yay! Which is the Lehigh Valley Fit Club Macungie. So you can find that on Facebook also, Lehigh Valley Fit Club Macungie. Macungie for those of you who are not from around the area. And that's on Tuesdays at 7. We have Lehigh Valley Fit Club Allentown, which is on Thursdays at 7. And Kaylee has an awesome summertime fit club called Free Lehigh Valley Play Fit. And this is for people who, usually women, but men can come through this, not a problem. Basically, it's for a parent who has a young child at home and they want to get a workout in while the child is working out, playing at the park. So there's a park in Trexlertown called Rodale Park that has a big sandbox. And when I say big, I mean like ginormous sandbox. It's like being at the beach. And the kids play in the sandbox while you work out with Kaylee over the iPad, and it's a ton of fun to do workouts like I think she said last week they did P90X3, and they all did it together, about 10 women. So listen, this is such an awesome opportunity to get together. Even if you have challengers and you just want to see those challengers, a lot of times we don't see them. So if you want to get together, invite them to Fit Club. It's a great way to keep them in the community and help them be motivated towards their goals. Okay, so the size class, I forgot to tell you, there's also 2 size classes that I run Thursday night and Saturday morning over the summer in Allentown. That one's not free. It's paid for because of the location. So that one's $8 a class, and it's Thursday night at 7:30 to 8:30 and Saturday morning from 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, so all of those things you can find on Facebook if you look them up. And we usually have an event for each one every week, so you can just invite people through the event. Now, a little bit more about Fit Club, but first I'm going to share with you something that we have been using. Well, we've been using it for a long time, and it just occurred to me that not everybody knows about it, which is crazy. So we need to share this right away. right away. Okay, so if you are not acclimated, if you've never used Google Docs, it's an amazing, or Google Drive, it's an amazing online storage place for you to create and store documents, spreadsheets, PowerPoint slides, just a ton of stuff, photos, and it's free up to a certain amount, but we've never ran out of space, so it's a lot of free space. And it's through Google, so you have to have a Google account to use it, which we just created one when we first started doing Beachbody. I never even had a Google account before that, but now I use my Gmail and Google Docs for everything. I'm literally in this every single day. Every single day I run my business, which is every single day of the week, I am in Google Docs. So I want you to make sure that you know about this. We have a ton of great information in here for everybody. So in the, do I have it on here? In the Facebook account, in the group, Team Destiny group, that coach group that we're all part of, I put in the file section the link to our Team Destiny Coach Resources folder, which you'll see right here. Everybody sees my screen right now? Great. So right here is the Team Destiny Coach Resources, and that's what I'm in right here. The very first file is a tour of how to use Google Drive. So take that tour, watch the video, it's not very long, and then there's a PDF here to teach you a little bit on how to use Google Drive. Totally awesome, easy to learn. If we go back, we have folders for each different area. Oh, look, Amy put how to respond to a specific objection. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
We're going to throw that in here and invite. Okay, so first file is invite. In here, we're going to, I'm going to throw that in here. We have 2 folders, challenge group invites, new coach invites. You're going to find a ton of information in here. There's before, after pictures if we go into the challenge one. There's inviting to a challenge interview. This is what we use every single day when talking to a prospective challenger. Every single day. Myself, Amy, Kaylee, Rainey. I mean, we all use this script because it works. You put it in your own words, but you basically follow the script. I specifically really kind of use it word for word. It just is great, and it reminds me to never forget a step. I never forget to ask somebody, hey, I show them the video at the end of the thing so they can see what's in a challenge pack, and then I say, hey, do you want the option of adding the 3-day refresh? I always ask it. Always, because it's in the script. I also always ask them, hey, there's 2 enrollment options. Do you want 1 or 2? And then they tell me. I always ask them that, because listen, I started as a coach on my first purchase of Shakeology, and the reason being is because I wanted the discount. I would have been mad if someone didn't give me that option, because I never buy anything full price, ever. So I would have been very upset if someone didn't give me that option. So okay, I'm not sure. Where am I? Here we go. If you're not on mute, make sure you mute your phone. Number 2, we have here invite personal message. Guys. There we go. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, let me get back out of there. Okay, so challenge, invite, personal message examples. This gives some great information on how to talk to someone new when you're first messaging them. And it goes on and so forth. It gives you everything that you need to know. Here's the one that Amy just put in here. We'll label that with a number and put it somewhere, but how to respond to a specific objection. Okay, so that's invite. Then there's new coach invites. So this is great. If you keep going back, there's daily task lists if you want to create a task list for yourself, how to run great challenges, recognize. In here you'll see templates on how to recognize your new coaches, rank advancements. Starting here, how to start new personally sponsored coaches. This is great. I have these in here as beta because we just started using them not too long ago, but they've been working great for myself and they've been working well for Amy. So feel free to use them or the ones that we had before. Either one, you read them and decide which ones you want to use. But this is an awesome folder because it shows you exactly what to do with a new coach. And I love that. once again, it helps you never forget a step. Okay, so if we go down here to Fit Club, this is the one I wanted to show you. Fit Club Introduction and Lehigh Valley Fit Club. And I'll be adding another one in here, which is Fit Club Etiquette, which is what shows you exactly how to run a Fit Club. This one is the introduction to a Fit Club and what to say in the beginning. Now, because of this, because we have this system and everything's like everybody's running the Fit Clubs the same, you know that you're sending your people to something that's really helpful to them. You know that the coach who's running the Fit Club is gonna let you know when your customer has showed up. The coach who's running the Fit Club is going to let them know about they're going to let them know that they need to sign up for a free account to register for Fit Club, and that they should do it with you, the person who invited them there. You know that they are going to mention what a challenge group is. You know that they're going to be in good hands. So this works out really well by having a folder like this to keep everything together so everybody's on the same page. So I want you to get in here and use this folder. All you have to do is go into the Team Destiny group on Facebook. If I can find it, there we go. All you have to do is go into Team Destiny and go under Files, and right here it says Team Destiny, TD Coach Resources, Google Documents link. I wasn't sure what to call it. It's right there. Just click it, okay? And you can get all that awesome information that I just showed you. So make sure you do that. Now, let me see. Was there something else I wanted to share? Let me go on here. Unmute yourself, Amy. Okay, we talked about Fit Clubs. We talked about, oh yes, I did. Sorry, you can unmute yourself again. Here we go. One last thing I wanted to share with you, because I feel like a lot of people do not go in here as much as they should, including myself. I'm to be blamed also. Okay, so here we go. In the Coach Online Office, there's 2 tabs I want you to search through, okay? One is the Incentives and Rewards tab. So when you click in here, you'll see, different things that you can go through. There's recognition, and this recognition, like anytime you want to get pumped about coaching, go into this tab, because it shows you some really awesome things that everybody's doing. You can see the top Success Club points of last month. You can see the top recruitments of last month.
Ashley,
yeah.
I'm not seeing your full screen.
Oh, hold on. What are you seeing?
I'm just seeing a little strip of it. Are you guys with me? Are you seeing the full screen? No.
There. Is that better?
Yes. Thank you. Okay, now go back to the top. There you go.
So go to Incentives and Rewards, and if you just click Incentives and Rewards, this is the page that you'll come up to. And if you look here, you can go to Current Promotions, and you can see the Challenge Pack sales of the month. You can see the Success Club prize. You can see Shakeology Spotlight, what's going on. Like right now, there's a boost for sale. Third-party promotions, this is where they keep you up to date with what's going on for current promotions. If you go into promo essentials for that challenge pack, that's where you can easily find the pricing. You can find the videos, the links to purchase. See, here's the videos to go with. You can find a ton of stuff in here. Guys, please make sure that you have your phones muted, because I'm getting a lot of feedback over here. Okay, so then there's, let's see, that's current promotions. The other thing I wanted you to go into and look around is news and training. Go to training and go to this training library. Anytime I'm looking for something, anytime I thought at one point, oh, where's that video that teaches you all about Fit Clubs? Where's that PDF? Oh, look, there it is, PDF. Where's the video that teaches you about leads, customer leads? And then you can find it in here. Everything is in here. Inviting, lead. Here's the lead program right there. Everything is in this library that you need to know. Look, onboarding new coaches, product training, rank advantages. recruiting coaches. There's so much in here. So anytime you're looking for an answer, I always say to go to the FAQs and go to the training library, because you'll find a ton of stuff there. Okay, so that's just I just wanted to share a little bit about the back office, because I feel like sometimes we just assume everybody knows everything about the back office, the Coach Online office, which I call the back office. And the other day, one of my coaches called me and said, "Hey, what's the back office?" And it's because I don't call it the Coach Online office, which I should. So I just want to make sure that everybody has a really good idea of the things that we go into every single day. And sometimes we take it for granted and forget that not everybody knows this information. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share. Guys, unmute yourselves and ask any questions that you can. I'm looking through the chat right now. How do you access the Team Destiny Google's file again? Oh, okay. So just go into Team Destiny Coach Group on Facebook. And in the Files section on that Facebook group, there'll be a link. So see if you can find it there and let me know.
Okay.
What about Len Hart's Fit Club Monday mornings? I'm so sorry, Lynn. Is that one going on? Len Hartsville Fit Club. Okay, Len Hartsville Fit Club Monday mornings at 9:15 a.m. I'm so sorry. We'll have to make sure that we have a list. Oh, heads up, by the way, we're putting together a calendar for just Team Destiny, and in that calendar we'll have all those fit clubs and the locations and who's running them. Anything else? Script will be amazingly helpful. Oh, the objection script, Carrie, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so glad you're going to get use out of it. Guys, use these resources. Like, seriously, we use them every single day. Every single day.
Sorry, I just realized that what you posted right before the group started was the link for the Google stuff. So I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, that's what you just posted.
Make sure you guys get in there and use it. Amy, do you have any closing remarks before I stop the recording?
I don't believe so. Does anybody else have questions? None?